Answer my question. Why'd you kiss Liza?
I don't know. It was it just happened.
Under the circumstances, I think you should try to do better than that.
Look, it was just like in the moment. I was really happy because of the adoption, and she hugged me, and we just kissed. It's not like it meant anything.
I know that you don't want to hear this, but this is not going to last. It can't.
You don't know that.
I do know that because I know Damon.
All right, before we get into this, I'm going to say something, and I want you to hear it, okay? I want you to hear this. Way back when you arrived in town and you started causing more trouble than any single person is worth, I saw something in you, right? I saw something that nobody else could. Something that made it impossible for me to give up on you. And then when I found out that Hillary and I had a child, that bond made sense. But I want you to know something. Long before I couldn't afford to tell you the truth, that you were my boy, I had already taken the big step. I didn't adopt you to make you my son. I adopted you because you are. In every way. And I love you. I love you. No matter what. Deal with it.
Chloe, I have seen a Damon that you have not seen.
Because that Damon only exists
No,
in your head.
that is not
A
true.
monster who is trying to steal away your daughter.
Chloe, honey, you are going to get hurt.
Okay, so I'm gonna get hurt, but Mom, I will deal with it. All I know is I don't want to end up like you. Desperate not to be alone.
Okay, now. These past few months, I've been going on nothing but faith. No matter what you did, I always told everybody. I told myself that it was okay to be patient because eventually you would feel the love, you'd start to trust it, and you would start to give back. It didn't matter that it was 2 steps forward and 1 step back. You were worth the fight. But I never, in my wildest dreams, thought that you were capable of doing something like this. That you could stand there and be cruel enough to tell me that you kissed Liza and it didn't mean anything. That you have so little regard for me. That you could do something like that and try to brush it off. To tell me that it means nothing.
It doesn't.
Damon, it sure as hell means something to me.
So what do you know about your mother freezing up in the ER when she was working on Ryan?
I don't believe it.
She told me herself, Frankie.
Well, what happened?
Apparently Haywood was in the room stressing her out, and she said that Jake came in to take over, do what needed to be done for Ryan. She said Haywood saw it all, and she's afraid he might use it against her.
Yeah, well, I'd like to use something against his head, like a fist.
I hear you. I can't. It kills me that he can shake up her confidence like this.
Well, you know, it's not like Mom to let Haywood get to her, especially if it puts a patient at risk.
Do me a favor. Keep your eyes open. If anything like this happens again, you let me know.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it, son.
Yeah.
She's the best.
And she loves her daddy.
I explained everything to her, right? I mean,
Yeah. You know, she was worried about you. But I told her you were about ready to run laps around the place and you'd be home before she knew it.
Well, thank you for taking care of her.
She's already planning a welcome home party. So, I saw Greenlee earlier. She's still around?
She left with David. Madison, you have nothing to...
No, I know. I just don't want her upsetting you.
I'm good. No.
I'm sorry. About earlier, I lost my temper. I shouldn't have.
You were upset. Exhausted. It's all right.
No, it's not. You're not to blame for everything that's happened with Ryan. I am.